Many of them had fallen during the night and were summarily shocked by the military police that Carter had supervising the exercise. They had heard that Exor was composed and commanded by fanatic zealots. Now they were sure. On day 2 of Carter's command of the 3rd XRA, he inspected the base defences of Fortress 301, where it was stationed. The 3 moats that surrounded the sprawling, elevated armoured structures were designed to be filled with a corrosive liquid had fallen into disrepair. In many sections the banks had caved in, and 2 of the 3 were brimming with stagnant water, instead of the chemical corrosive CC2B. "What in the fuck is going on here, Captain?" asked the Lieutenant General with a sense of disgust as he indicated towards the badly maintained obstacle with all 4 fingers of his right hand. "The moat was no longer stable. We had to drain the CC2 out of it." Captain Daston explained nervously. No sooner than had he finished his sentence, Carter angrily struck him across the cheek with the edge of his knuckles, almost sending him flying to the ground. "Then fucking stabilize it. I expect to see these barriers in textbook condition in 3 days, or you will be bathing naked in them when they are. Are we clear, Captain?" His frustration was obvious, but there was determination as well as disillusionment in his voice. He would make an efficient fighting force out of this collection of inexperienced youngsters and jaded rejects, even if it kills them. The lower-ranking soldiers that had not already been assigned strenuous tasks were trying to make themselves scarce all over the fortress. Carter felt like he was on some kind of regimental crusade. Corporal Wessel 1 was not keen. "Did you see what he did to the tin cans the other night?" he asked a member of his section. His comrade did not answer. He was one of the volunteers that helped to drag a warlord around a circuit 11 times. Lance Corporal Wessler was a reasonably good soldier. He was not a coward, and his kit was always clean and serviceable. But his true loyalty always remained only to himself. Wessel had friendly brown eyes that belied the fact that he had shot and killed over 30 Gaul military personnel during his previous tours of duty in the border region. The reluctant NCO-1 rose to his feet and picked up his rifle by the carry handle. "No, I'll be fucked if I am staying here for this shit," he mused. Walking out in front of the barracks, the absconding warrior thought to himself, "No one will ever find out where I have gone. I will be an impervian before the end of the week. This life is for fools. I will miss the boys from Bravo Company, though." Lance Sepel Gibrail Wessel marched confidently up to the sentry post at the main gate. "All leave has been cancelled, Gib," said one of the men on guard duty when Wessel approached, holding his ID plate out at shoulder height. LCPL Wessel was annoyed. He performed a lazy-about turn and marched back the way he had come. At the last moment, when it seemed as if he was going to re-enter the barracks complex, he right-wheeled and marched towards the quarter store. He thought strategically. "The Q store has just got those new AJ-54 jetpacks. If I could just get one of those..."